If I ask you, is it required to have values in life? Is it required to have moral education in the schools? Most of you will not agree with me. When we were studying, we had moral classes in our schools. One period was devoted for moral education. And our teachers taught us values and life skills in that period. But the science advanced, technology advanced a lot, and our authorities feel that you don't need any moral value classes. And unfortunately, intolerance, hatred, and other such things are increasing in the society, and the society is not having an answer for this. Something somewhere is lacking in our life, and we feel that it is the lack of the life skills, values which we badly need today. And these are the occasions we can utilize for listening to the experts, soft skill experts, the people who are morally upright and the people who are able to speak to you about moral values. Today, amidst us, we have got a very distinguished person who is an expert, and I would like to introduce Swamiji Jagadish Deshmukh. Sir is very familiar with Navodaya system. Swamiji is an ex-Navodayan. Got admitted in Navodaya in 1993, Bhusawal of Maharashtra state. Swamiji scored first rank in 10th standard and second rank in 12th science from Bhusawal district. Swamiji completed BTech in Mechanical Engineering from BJTI College, Mumbai in the year 2004. Afterwards, 8 years, Swamiji worked as a lecturer in 3 engineering colleges of Mumbai and Pune University. For the last 10 years, Swamiji is a full-time devotee of ISKCON, a society, International Society for Krishna Consciousness. The mission is to spread spiritual knowledge and guide the students of schools and colleges in life skills, education and value system of the country. Till now, 58 JLPs of 6 states and 3 union territories Swamiji visited in the last 1 year. More than 1,000 schools and colleges were visited for imparting life values and skills for the last 10 years. Swamiji is having already a very vast experience and knowledge in this field and is more importantly familiar with this Navodaya system. And I am sure Swamiji is going to be of immense value and help to these Navodaya students who are sitting in this spot. I would like to request you to make use of this opportunity, and I would also like to welcome Swamiji Jagadish Deshmukh to this meeting. Thank you, Swamiji. Without any further delay, let me invite Swamiji to talk to you.
All our mics, sir? It's okay. All mic is ready. This is good. Water.
Wish you all good morning.
Thank you, sir, for welcoming me and giving me opportunity to serve at Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya, Kottayam in Kerala. This is my ninth school in Kerala of visit in last 20 days, and 59th school in last 1 year, JNV school. Our Navodaya Vidyalaya Samiti Assistant Commissioner Sir, Shri Lad Sir in Pune Division had told me 1 year back that you are qualified engineer, lecturer, I'm from Navodaya school, so you please visit Navodaya schools as much as possible so that students will get some benefit. I was so happy to hear that Commissioner Sir is telling me. I was doubtful before that whether Navodaya schools will permit me, because now I am monk, looks something different from normal people. People feel strange because they have not seen. This is our culture, to wear dhoti, to wear kurta is our culture. But in the last 100 years, somewhere the culture is changing. The culture has changed. So we feel strange, abnormal to see someone in our traditional lifestyle, traditional clothes. To have a tilak is our culture. To have a tilak for ladies, to have a bindi is a culture. But somewhere, with passing of time, we think no bindi is culture, no tilak is culture. And with someone is putting tilak or bindi, we feel abnormal. That is the change of society, a change of the time. Anyway, values are changing. Values are changing. People are giving value to paper. Nowadays, people are giving value to paper. Money, paper currency. Initially, this paper currency was not there. 200 years before, or 200 years back, there was no paper currency. Many places. There was value for gold. There was value for items, objects. And there was exchange system, barter system for trade and commerce, barter system. And then today we feel so much value for paper, currency. That is the change of time, power of time. That time is changing all values. But we should know that the most valuable in the whole world is our life. Not paper money, not paper certificates, not paper mark sheets, not paper appointment letters. The most, not paper property papers, the most valuable in the whole world is our own life. Why? Because this life is for very short time. Sometimes we don't realize that our most valuable human life is very uncertain. We don't know how much time we have in our life in this world. We don't know. And sometimes, because we are not aware of the uncertainty of life, we take this life very cheaply, very casually. We waste our time. We waste our valuable time. By one great scholar of the past, Chanakya Pandit, the value of time has been given. Very famous quote for value of time. What is the quote? Quote is that a single moment of life, basically human life, mainly human life. A single moment of human life is so valuable, so precious, that all the wealth in the whole world cannot buy that one moment of time when it is lost. And when it is gone, we cannot buy it or we cannot bring it back with all the wealth of the whole world. Not just paper wealth, all the wealth of gold, diamonds, all the wealth. We cannot buy that one moment of life. As a human being, we must be very alert, cautious, careful to use our time properly. We should use our sense, human sense, common sense we should use to see that we don't waste our most valuable human life. Someone in ICU can realize the value of time, value of life. Suppose in some ICU, one patient is there on deathbed, last few moments, last short time, and he has many desires, he has many wishes to fulfill, but then time is not there. He is requesting, doctor, please, if possible, give me some more time, 1 week, 1 month, if possible, and take all my wealth. Just give me some time so that I do something which will satisfy my life, The whole life he could not satisfy himself. The whole life he could not get satisfaction of life. So now, last few moments, few days, he is becoming aware that I miss the self-satisfaction. I got many things in life, but I missed my self-satisfaction. So he is now realizing the value of time, that the most important achievement in life is not paper money, not paper certificates, not paper properties, property papers. The most important achievement in life is the self-satisfaction, life satisfaction. Because we don't know how much time we have in life. You don't know. With all your science, advanced modern science, with all your science, modern technologies, you cannot know how much time you have in this body. You cannot know. You may be falsely proud. People are falsely proud of their modern advancement, modern technological progress. But basically they don't know anything about their own life. They have no answer to some basic questions of life. One question. We all have taken birth. We all have taken birth. We have come to this world. Some time back we have come. We have entered these bodies some time back. But we have no answer to tell that where from we have come. Modern science has no scope to answer this question, where from we have come. They simply think that we have come by chance. We have come from chemicals. We have come from nowhere. We are only for eating, drinking and enjoying. Bas, that's all. खाओ पियो मजा करो, यही मॉडर्न साइंस का विचार. They have no idea that there is answer for this question, that where from we have come to this world. Modern science has no answer for this one more question. What is the question? Where will we go? Where will we go after leaving this body? Because we have come to the body some time back, we will go from the body, we will leave the body one day. We don't know when, but definitely they say as sure as death, we will leave the body one day. So second question, that where we will go, we have no answer. Definitely we will go. We will have to go. whether we desire or not desire, we'll have to go. But we have no answer to this basic question, where we will go. And third question, how much time we have in our life. Most important question. Most important question, to know how much time we have in our life. Modern science, modern technologies, artificial intelligence has no chance to answer this question, that how much time we have in our life. And still we think we are so advanced, we are so scientific. We have no answer to our own basic questions. And for someone who doesn't know where from he has come, where he is going, and how long he is here, what knowledge he can have, all his knowledge will be simply illusory, mayavi, illusory. For oneself, no information. Where from we have come, where we will go, how long we are here. See, if you meet someone, please pay attention. Students, please pay attention. Don't disturb. Please pay attention. I have come from long distance to serve you, because I consider all Navodayans as my close family members. In Navodaya family, that is the culture. I have gone now to 6 states: Gujarat, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Goa, Karnataka, Kerala now. All these schools I felt at home. That is the beauty of Navodaya family, that culture is there. We consider all Navodayans from all parts of the country as our own family member. So I also consider same way. So please pay attention. I am speaking for not money. I have no motivation for earning money. I have no motivation to become famous. I don't have any other motivation than serving you. Serving means helping you, so that your life also becomes satisfied or fulfilled. In my personal life, for me, there is nothing to achieve more, because I have got the topmost achievement. What is that? The complete self-satisfaction of life. Even if death comes any moment, I don't have any anxiety, any problem, any worry, because the purpose of life is fulfilled. People think till the end of life, earn money. That is the purpose. People feel earning money is not purpose. People are so much addicted, just paper money. Till the end of life, they will think of money only. This is not advancement. The real advancement is to experience our complete satisfaction of life when we are living now, not depending on future, on something to be happy. Please pay attention. It's very important topic I am speaking. I have given up all my engagements, all my career plans. I have given up because I understood the importance of this subject. What is the subject? Purpose of life, the meaning of life. It's very important. Our biology, our chemistry, our physics, our modern syllabus cannot touch this subject. What is the purpose of life? Nowadays, purpose of education has become simply a job, occupation, profession. That's all, nothing else. You see, society has become so much professional, business-like. Society has become. All the school colleges have become like companies, shops, business centers. Invest money, give fees, and then earn money afterwards. Business like. But in Navodaya, the scene is different. Navodaya schools are not for simply making us money making machines. That's why Samiti from the beginning has given guidelines. Very famous, simple words. What is the purpose of our education? So Samiti says, come to learn. Now the Samiti has given guideline, come to learn. And while learning, not just earning money, learning for serving. So Samiti says, go to serve. In all the Navodaya school gates I have seen, this is written, come to learn and go to serve. People ask me, students ask me, sir, please give us good motivation, please give us good inspiration for studies, for our life. So I tell them, from Navodaya school, simple words, come to learn, go to serve, has given us long life, lifelong, lifetime motivation. The highest motivation that our purpose of coming to school, our purpose of life should be learning, taking knowledge. All our studies should be for knowledge, learning. That learning process will give us joy. See, I was first topper in Pune division in 10th class. I was second topper in Nashik division in 12th science. I was always topper in my schooling, college times. But to be frank, I can tell you that these marks never gave me any joy, any satisfaction. Joy was there only for 2 days, some days only, short time. There was no permanent, long-lasting happiness by these marks. But some time later, when I understood life, basic science of life, I got the complete satisfaction of the life. That's how I changed my whole career. Today I am very busy. For me, in Navodaya schools, the dream was to become IAS officer, thinking that, oh, if I have big post, I can do big service. Because come to learn, go to serve. That was the motivation. So big post, big service. That was my understanding. But then, when I was studying BTech in Mumbai, that time, I got to study, or I got to see Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita is the universal science book, universal knowledge about universe, about the life, about God. Bhagavad Gita. We have many holy scriptures. Bible is there, Quran is there, Granth Sahib is there. Many holy scriptures are there. And one is Bhagavad Gita. I got to study Bhagavad Gita in my college days. So that knowledge, Vedic science, Bhagavad Gita is nothing but the essence, in short, of all the Vedic sciences. You know, there is Ayurveda, there is Jyotisha, there is Dhanurveda. Vedas means knowledge. Vedas means knowledge, and Vedas have all the departments. Physics is there, chemistry is there, maths is there, Vedic maths is also there. Astronomy is there, metallurgy is there, engineering is there in Vedic science. So, the essence of all the Vedic science is Bhagavad Gita. By that small book of Bhagavad Gita, I came to know about life. Why do we take birth? Why do we take birth? We don't want to become old. Nobody wants to become old. Do you want to become old? Nobody likes to become old. If we get some white hairs, we want to black it. We want to hide our old age. It's natural. Nobody likes old age. Nobody wants diseases. Nobody wants diseases. Nobody wants to die. But why do we become old? Why do we become disease, why do we die? Modern science has no answers. But believe me, if you study small Bhagavad Gita at least one time in life, you will have answers for these questions. Why do we take birth? Why do we grow old? Why do we become diseased? And why do we die? And where do we go? Where from we have come? How this universal existence has come into this space? दुनिया कैसे बनी है? हम कहाँ से आए हैं? हम कौन हैं? हम क्यों हैं? जीवन क्या है? इन सभी प्रश्नों का उत्तर भगवद गीता में या जो अपनी होली बुक्स है उसमें है. I think we'll chant one small prayer to make you little focus. All are, I'm saying, getting distracted. अभी क्षमता नहीं है, अभी कैपेसिटी बच्चों का कम हो गया है कि थोड़ा 5 मिनट 10 मिनट ध्यान से सुने. सो मच restlessness is there. Students find difficult to pay attention for a long time. So please join your hands. Sit straight. Don't touch your back to the chair. Sit straight. बूढ़े लोग जो हैं ऐसे लेटते हैं, पीछे पीठ लगाते हैं. Don't touch your back to the chair. Sit straight. सीधा बैठो. बूढ़े जैसे पीछे लेटना नहीं है. Sit straight. सावधान, अलर्ट. स्कूल सावधान. क्या बोलते हैं? स्कूल सावधान. So please join your hands to your chest. We will sing a small prayer, Hindi prayer. Very famous school prayer. We will sing, and then with that prayer, it will be easy for you to pay attention. I won't take much time. Time is short, but basically the purpose is to give you some good idea about your life, so that you will be comfortable in your studies, you will be happy in your life. Okay, please, I will sing first, pay attention, and then follow behind me. इतनी शक्ति हमें देन दाता, सबको बोलना है. सबको शक्ति बुद्धि चाहिए कि नहीं? तो भगवान से मांगेंगे, इतनी शक्ति हमें देन दाता. सबको बोलना है. हाथ जोड़िए, आंखें बंद कीजिए ताकि आपका मन जो है शांत हो पाए. आंखें बंद कीजिए. इतनी शक्ति हमें देन दाता, इतनी शक्ति हमें देन दाता. मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना, जोर से बोलना, आपका आवाज बहुत ज़्यादा है. मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना, हम चले नेक रास्ते पे हमसे, हम चले नेक रास्ते पे हमसे, भूल कर भी कोई भूल होना, भूल कर भी कोई भूल होना. दूर ज्ञान के हो अंधेरे, दूर ज्ञान के हो अंधेरे, तू हमें ज्ञान की रोशनी दे, तू हमें ज्ञान की रोशनी दे. हर बुराई से बच के रहे हम, हर बुराई से बच के रहे हम. जितनी भी दे भली जिंदगी दे, जितनी भी दे भली जिंदगी दे. बैर होना किसी का किसी से, बैर होना किसी का किसी से, भावना मन में बदले की होना, भावना मन में बदले की होना, इतनी शक्ति हमें देन दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना, हम चले नेक रास्ते पे हमसे, भूल कर भी कोई भूल होना, हम ना सोचे हमें क्या मिला है, हम ना सोचे हमें क्या मिला है, हम ये सोचे किया क्या है अर्पण, हम ये सोचे किया क्या है अर्पण, फूल खुशियों के बांटे सभी को, फूल खुशियों के बांटे सभी को, सबका जीवन ही बन जाए मधुबन, सबका जीवन ही बन जाए मधुबन, अपनी करुणा का जल तू बहा के, अपनी करुणा का जल तू बहा के, कर दे पावन हर एक मन का कोना, कर दे पावन हर एक मन का कोना, इतनी शक्ति हमें देना दाता, इतनी शक्ति हमें देना दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना, हम चले नेक रास्ते पे हमसे, हम चले नेक रास्ते पे हमसे, भूल कर भी कोई भूल होना, भूल कर भी कोई भूल होना, भूल कर भी कोई भूल होना। By nature, human beings commit so many mistakes. We commit mistakes. But if we get the blessings of the Lord, if we get blessings of the Lord, if we get the empowerment, Shakti from the Lord, then we will be not committing any mistakes. By nature, human beings commit mistakes, so many mistakes. But if we get the blessings, the empowerment from the Lord, be sure you will not commit mistakes. That is there. Because God has all the powers. The Supreme Lord is all powerful. I was speaking about basic life questions. Vedic science, our holy scriptures mention that there is one Supreme Lord who has created the unlimited universes, countless universes. There is someone to create universes. There is someone to create life, beautiful life. There are 84 lakh species of life. There are 84 lakh species of life. Modern science cannot use this number. because they have no idea. But our holy scriptures, Vedic science books, which have been given by Lord Himself, God Himself, Vedas, have been given, spoken first time by Lord, Supreme Lord, to Lord Brahma. Lord Brahma was given this Vedic knowledge in the beginning, and that's how we see the Vedic books, Veda books, in the hands of Devi Saraswati, Devi Sharada, goddess of learning, विद्या की देवता जो है शारदा देवी, सरस्वती माँ, she has Vedic books in hands. Why? The first basic science knowledge was given in the form of Vedas, Vedic science. Until Britishers came, to our India country, in our country, this Vedic science was being taught from long time, from time immemorial. Because the real science is given by Lord Himself, which is unchanging. And modern science, which is based on human observation, human research, keeps changing. Modern science keeps changing. New version, update, because it has got some defects. It has got some limitations. Human research, human observation. But Vedic science is complete, perfect. Scriptures are perfect. Why? God has given the scriptures. Scriptures are not written by human beings. Scriptures are given by God Himself. Anyway, so the point is that, please pay attention. See, we have taken so much efforts, school has taken so much efforts to have this session, but we lose our sense that we need to hear. I'm not speaking time pass, but that is the situation now, that we are losing our heads, we are losing our sense. We cannot pay attention, we cannot simply hear also. That is the unfortunate condition today. In the name of modern science, education, we are losing our common sense, basic sense, that someone is speaking for our benefit, but we have no idea, no sense even to keep quiet and to pay attention. That is the situation. And you expect to get good job with your mark sheets? Impossible. Nowadays, companies are not interested in academic performance only. I was teaching in engineering college in Mumbai, Pune University. I can tell you, nowadays companies consider all the students above 60 marks. Companies consider all the students with above 60 marks as one level. One level. You may have 90 marks, you may have 60 marks. For companies, nowadays, both are same. They want to see your behavior, your conduct, your general attitude. Because companies know that simply academic performance is not enough for any good work, for any good achievement, objectives. It is a minimum thing, basic academic knowledge. So believe me, you may have 60 marks, you may have 90 marks. For companies nowadays, employers, that is same. They will be taking you if you show your good conduct, good behavior, good etiquette. That is important. So, one is knowledge, one is skills, and most important, as Sir was speaking in the beginning, introduction, values. Values will make our character. Values will give us value in our life. Why we say values? Moral values, ethical values. Because these values of discipline, respect for others, humbleness, service mood, thankfulness, these values will make our life valuable. Without values, our life has no value. So, knowledge is small part, skills are second small part, but the most important part of our education should be values. The most important value is being respectful. Being respectful. There is a saying in English, in giving we receive. What is the saying? In giving we receive. Please pay attention. Please pay attention. आपको इंग्लिश समझ में नहीं आता है? इंग्लिश can't you understand English language? I have doubt. I am speaking English, but you are not able to pay attention. I think you don't understand English. Should I speak Hindi? English okay? So please pay attention. Only short time now. I will speak. I will end then. English saying is there. What is the saying? In giving, if you want to speak, you can come here and give your comments. Don't speak there. Nonsense. That's not good. That's not good. Have some sense. If you want to speak something, you come here and speak here for all others' benefit. Don't disturb there. See, we show who we are by our behavior. Have the sense. People will judge our family, our parents. People will judge our school, our teachers by our behavior, not by our percentage marks. People will know, people will make a judgment value of us by our behavior. So please pay attention. English saying is there. What is the saying? In giving we receive. If you give value, if you give respect to others, definitely your value will be enhanced. You will have more value in giving value to others. And giving respect to others is a great value, by which your own value increases. We think in giving bad words to others, in insulting others, we will be having more value. No, that is the misconception, wrong idea. By giving respect to others, our own respect value increases. I'll give an example. We all know that our life can be considered as a journey. Our life can be considered as a journey. In journey, we need vehicle. Our physical body made of flesh and bones can be called as a vehicle. Body is a vehicle we have been given in our journey of life. Body is not our real self. Please understand, please know this basic thing, that physical body made of flesh and bones is not our real self. Body is our simply a vehicle or staying place, a room, like a house. Body is like a house. We are like the tenants in this body for some time. Or I am saying now, body is like a vehicle. So body pleasure is not our real pleasure, because body is a vehicle. Body is not our real self. You see, from the time of birth, body has been changing all time. Physical body has been changing all time. You see your birthday photo, first birthday photo. You must be having photos, album, childhood photos, first birthday, second birthday. Yeah, photos, birthday photos. And now you take your latest photo and first birthday photo. You compare. Body has changed a lot. Body has changed in size, body has changed in shape, form. But do you feel Do you feel that you have changed? You don't feel. Do you feel you have changed? You feel I am the same. You feel that we are the same individual. We are the same individual who was born long time back with the body. Body is changing, but we see that we are not changing as a soul, as the individual, as the person in the body. We don't think that we are not the same person. We think I am the same. Second thing, mind. Excuse me. Mind also changes. Mind is always changing. Mind is so restless. We cannot have one single focus. Mind is always changing. Intelligence is also changes. Intelligence also changes. Sometimes intelligence functions, sometimes intelligence does not function. So, body can be our vehicle, called as vehicle. Our senses, we have mainly 10 senses. 5 are knowledge acquiring senses. I will end in 5 minutes. This is my last 5 minutes. Please pay attention. Basic life science I am speaking. That what is our life? In short, all our senses, mainly 10 senses. 5 are knowledge acquiring senses. We say Gyanendriya. And 5 are working senses, known as Karmendriya. So senses can be considered as the wheels on which the vehicle runs, functions. Our mind can be considered as the brake to apply on the senses what to see, what not to see, what to eat, what not to eat, what to do, what not to do. This is like a braking, using brake of the mind on the senses. Knowledge acquiring senses and then working senses. Where to go, where not to go. All these things. Intelligence is our driver. See, with the vehicle we see driver. So for this body, intelligence is our driver. Driver should know how to apply the brake at the right time. Driver should know how to apply the brake at the right time. Means what? Intelligence should know how to apply the brake of mind. How to apply the brake of mind on the senses. The function of intelligence is to discriminate. Function of the intelligence is to discriminate what is good, what is bad. Mind cannot understand. Mind simply makes desires, thinking, feeling, willing. Mind has no capacity to take decision. Mind simply desires, इच्छा करता है. लेकिन बुद्धि जो है, बुद्धि हमें बताती है सही क्या है, गलत क्या है, क्या अच्छा है, क्या बुरा है, किसमें फ़ायदा है, किसमें नुकसान है. ये कौन बताएगा? बुद्धि. मन को तो सब कुछ अच्छा लगता है. मन का तो स्वभाव है, जो गलत है, जो अच्छा नहीं है, वही उसको चाहिए. मन का ऐसा स्वभाव है. लेकिन हमें अपनी बुद्धि से मन का ब्रेक जो है लगाना है. कहाँ पर? अपने इंद्रियों पर, अपने सेंसेस के ऊपर. ओके, बॉडी इज अवर व्हीकल, बॉडी इज अवर व्हीकल, सेंसेस आर अवर wheels on which the body will function, run. Mind is our brake. Intelligence is our driver. Then who we are? Who are we? We are the owner. We are the owner of the vehicle. Or we can say we are the passenger in the vehicle. Sometimes you book the auto, taxi for travel. So you guide the driver. You tell the driver, yes, भैया मुझे यहाँ लेके जाओ, मुझे वहाँ जाना है, मुझे वहाँ जाना है. You tell the driver. about the place to go. Not that driver will take you as per his will, no. So we should have understanding that we are supposed to guide our intelligence. We are the divine spirit soul which is unchanging in this body. Body itself is changing. Body itself is always changing. You understand? Body is always changing. Mind always changing. Intelligence also changes sometimes. But the unchanging element in the body is our real self. That is known as spirit soul. Last minute I will speak. That is known as the spirit soul. What is that? Spirit soul. The divine eternal part of God. भगवान जो है भगवत गीता में बताए हैं कि हम सभी all living beings are the eternal birthless deathless divine spirit souls, parts of the Supreme Lord. The shloka which is spoken in Bhagavad Gita, Mamayo amsho jiva loke, Mamayo amsho jiva loke, jiva bhuta sanatanah, manah shashtani indriyani, prakriti sthane karshati. 15th chapter Bhagavad Gita and 7th verse shloka. Lord is saying, all the living beings in this world are my eternal parts, divine souls. But now they are struggling hard in this world with their mind and senses. Why? Because they have left me. They have given up my company, my association, and they themselves want to become boss, masters in this world. That is our situation. That we have given up our relationship with the Supreme Lord and we want to become enjoyers, separate from the Lord, masters in this world. That is the cause of all our problems and suffering in this world. The soul is birthless, deathless. But because we have given up our relationship with Lord, we are experiencing birth, old age, disease and death. We want to live for all time, but we cannot live in this world because body is given to us, which is born, which will be dying. Anyway, the last message is that simple, that we all living beings are having eternal means permanent, all time, permanent relationship with the Supreme Lord. हम भगवान से आए हैं, हम भगवान के हैं, हम यहाँ के मेहमान हैं, हम दुनिया के मेहमान हैं थोड़े समय के, वो पता नहीं है कितना समय के हैं, हम थोड़े समय के हैं, हम थोड़े दिन के लिए यहाँ पे हैं। दुनिया में कोई हमेशा के लिए नहीं है। ऑल आवर स्क्रिप्चर्स मेंशन दैट हम सभी भगवान से आए हैं थोड़े समय के लिए, हमें अंत में उनके पास जाना चाहिए, क्योंकि अपना जो सुख है, अपना जो समाधान है भगवान के साथ है। जैसे छोटे बच्चे का सुख जो है माँ के पास होता है, माँ के साथ होता है। अ बेबीज हैप्पीनेस इज विद द मदर, a small baby's happiness is with the mother, father. In the same way, all our happiness, all our joy is not in money, is not in this world, is with our relationship with the Supreme Lord. That song is there. तुम्ही हो माता पिता, तुम्ही हो बंधु सखा, तुम्ही हो साथी, तुम्ही सहारे, कोई न अपना सिवा तुम्हारे, दया की दृष्टि सदा ही रखना, तुम्ही हो बंधु सखा। देखिए, यदि आपके सखा, आपका बंधु, आपका साथी, दोस्त भगवान होंगे, या भगवान आपका साथी होगा, भगवान आपका सखा होगा, दोस्त होगा, भगवान आपके माता पिता होंगे, तो आपको जीवन में कुछ कमी नहीं होगी, कुछ कमी नहीं होगी, आपको सब कुछ मिलेगा। ऐसे भी भगवान जो है जीवन के साथ सबके लिए भोजन, अन्न, पानी का व्यवस्था किए हैं। यू सी ऑल द एनिमल्स, ऑल द बर्ड्स, दे डोंट नीड अ सिंगल पैसा फॉर लिविंग देयर लाइफ। We think without money, how can we live? But you see, animals, birds, all the species of life, they don't need a single paisa. Because life necessities have been given by God Himself for all the living beings, for all time. It's a misconception that without money we cannot live. No. Money is our simply medium to get some food and what, but ultimately all things have been given by God only. Anyway, so if we understand that our life value is immense, because that value is because of the soul, not body. Body is flesh and bone only. Once the soul goes out, once the soul leaves the body, body has no value. Body has no value. When soul is gone, till the time soul is there in the body, body has some value. So please understand, our value is because of the soul, not the body. And that soul is the part of God. This basic science will give you Shakti, Buddhi, empowerment, all the good understanding and satisfaction of life. Thank you all. Wish you all the best. May God bless you. Any questions? Any doubt? We have 2 minutes. If we have any comments, any questions, any doubts, you can ask. You can come here, so you can stand up and ask. Did you understand something? आपको समझ में आया? These girls, can you understand? Did you understand? कुछ आपको समझ में आया? Something? These boys, could you understand something? Okay, thank you. So I am there in school campus till tomorrow afternoon. मैं अपनी स्कूल कैंपस में कल दोपहर तक हूँ. कल मैं जाऊँगा अगला स्कूल जो है नवोदय स्कूल, वहाँ जाऊँगा. तो यदि किसी को कुछ पूछना है, कुछ मिलना है मुझसे, कुछ बताना है, तो मैं आपके कैंपस में आपकी सेवा में उपलब्ध हूँ. थैंक यू ऑल. आई वंस अगेन थैंक अवर डियर मैडम, वाइस प्रिंसिपल मैडम, Shrikala madam, and all the teachers for giving me this opportunity to serve. Last point I will say that in Navodaya, the teachers we have got, please pay attention, the teachers we get in Navodaya school are really very special. Such teachers you won't get before Navodaya school, after Navodaya school. We did not get. ये टीचर्स आपके लिए 24 घंटे कैंपस में होते हैं, आपको ध्यान देते हैं, आपको सब ज्ञान देते हैं, आपके लिए, है ना, आपके लिए प्रेम देते हैं. तो इन शिक्षकों का हमेशा अपने माता पिता के जैसा सम्मान कीजिए, इनको आदर्श दीजिए, आपका जीवन महान बनेगा, ये हमारा विश्वास है. ठीक है, थैंक यू.
रियल का पानी है ना, इधर ही